What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the Ultimate Smash Bros. DLC tournament. So if you are new, I will explain what this is and how you can participate if you want to, and you're more than welcome to. It's very simple, actually. So what this is, it's a tournament of 72 characters. A lot less now because we're pretty far into the tournament, so quite a few have been eliminated. But basically, it's a tournament where each day on my channel, except for Sundays, I will upload one matchup from this tournament. And then in the matchup, I talk about both the characters and try to make a case why they might make sense for Smash Bros. In DLC in the Fighter Pass. So, for example, today's matchup is Bomberman taking on Heihachi. So, you would either vote for Bomberman or Heihachi or both. Those are your three options. You are allowed to vote for both. Completely fine, always been a rule, but you only get one vote per person. Keep that in mind, only one vote per person. So, the rest of the rules, probably the biggest one, this tournament is just for fun. Just for fun, alright? So, with that being said, we do have weird characters, first party, third party, assist trophies, spirits, anime, characters that are disconfirmed, all that sort of stuff. It really doesn't matter. If you like the character, vote for them, regardless of their current situation. So, again, rest of the rules, though, it's a double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. So you lose once, drop to the loser bracket, you lose from there, you're done. If there's ever a tie in the voting, I will flip a coin on camera, just the best and fairest way to break any ties. And then each matchup, voting-wise, only lasts for 1 week. So today is Wednesday, so that means we'll get the results of Bomberman versus Heihachi next Wednesday. So just 1 week. So get your votes in before then. Otherwise, well, they don't count. So with that out of the way, keep in mind, remember, for fun, let's go over the results from last Wednesday, which was, yes, back in the winner's bracket, it was Leon Kennedy from the Resident Evil series taking on King Boo from the, well, Mario series. So, do I really have a story or build up to this? Not really, no. Nothing I can think of. Let's just go to it. I guess I could just say, maybe I'm surprised at the outcome. Check that out. King Boo defeated Leon Kennedy. 46 votes to 30. Keep in mind, we're in the winner's bracket. So Leon losing doesn't, it's not that, it's not game ending, if that, yeah, that made sense. But Leon just drops to the loser bracket. He's still in the overall tournament, just in the loser bracket now. So, congrats to King Boo for moving on. That's a big win. It's another big surprise, I'd say that. King Boo, that's cool. Hey, I voted for him, so that's cool. He's a character I would honestly like to see playable in Smash. So that's pretty cool. But again, Leon just drops to the loser bracket, still alive. Still alive, but for one of these two characters, they will only be alive in this tournament for just 1 more week. And again, it is Bomberman taking on Heihachi. So, let's jump into the matchup, shall we? So, first up should be, who's up first? Should be Bomberman. Yes, awesome. There we go, Bomberman. Okay, again, stating the obvious right away, Bomberman's an assist trophy. But for this tournament, that doesn't matter. If you like Bomberman, you vote for Bomberman anyway. So, let's talk about Bomberman. He's had a pretty good history with Nintendo. He's been on a lot of Nintendo consoles. Bomberman 64. He's been on the DS. Did he have any games on the 3DS? I don't know. He did have a launch title for the Nintendo Switch, Bomberman R, was that the title? I can't remember off the top of my head, but he's been on Nintendo consoles. He's actually a pretty big name in gaming. A lot of people do know who Bomberman is, so it's cool. It's again, in my opinion here, Bomberman's a big time, kind of iconic third-party character. So if he were to get playable in Smash, I'm totally down with that. I'm totally cool with that. So, and plus, let's talk moveset here. Plus, having a character that really just revolves, moveset-wise, around explosives and different sort of bombs would be actually a pretty cool and sort of interesting take on the character. Now, some people will probably say, well, really? It's just going to be bombs. That's it. They just explode. Yeah, that's what bombs do, but let's talk about the different sorts of bombs that he has. So he's got his regular bomb that you see as his assist trophy use. places down a couple, and then after a little while they detonate. So of course you got to have something like that. Bomberman does have other sort of bombs. I think he's got like a timer bomb. He's got like a remote detonation bomb. So place down a timer bomb, and maybe I guess it would have to. Oh man, how would you do? I mean, a timer bomb. Okay, so regular bombs, obviously they go off after a couple seconds. So maybe a timer bomb could be maybe a tiny bit random, where it might. So say regular bombs go off after 2 or 3 seconds. So you could have a timer bomb that goes off maybe 5 seconds, or maybe you could have a timer bomb, maybe randomly just kind of go off in 1 second. Something to kind of just play around with just a little bit. But he does kind of remote detonate bombs as well. So I compared this sort of move to Link's down B with his remote bomb. So something like that, you can throw it and then detonate it whenever you want, which would be cool. Bomberman has had power-ups in his games where he's able to pick up a bomb and chuck it somewhere else. So that'd be kind of cool. Play with a normal bomb or something like that. Place it down, pick it up, and then chuck it farther across stage. Would be kind of cool to use as well. So he's got all sorts of different power-ups in his games that you can use. I mean, you even got it sounds weird to say, but you can have just bombs that have a bigger explosion radius than regular bombs, and I think maybe like a regular bomb could be like perfect for like a neutral special. You'd be able to say place maybe 3 at a time, and you can't place, obviously you can't place a 4th one until that first one is detonated. So just come out and be like neutral, B, throw down 3 in a line. They can actually set each other off, which would be pretty cool as well. So like there'll be spaced apart. We'll just say 3 tiles in. I don't have the exact mentions or anything like that, but place down a bomb and then think like 2 character lengths, place another bomb, and then the first one explodes. That can set off the second one. I hope that makes sense. So the bombs can and would interact with each other, which would be pretty awesome. So Bomberman, though, altogether, again, he's a pretty big name in gaming. Moveset could be just, probably have to really be just revolved around bombs. And the different variety that he has. So I think the character would be a very welcome addition to the roster. I think it's kind of overdue, actually. So we'll see. Maybe Bomberman gets his chance next Smash Bros. Maybe he does get it in this DLC. Who knows? But yeah, I think he's a pretty cool character all around. But so is Heihachi from Tekken. Now Heihachi has been considered for Smash Bros. Playable character status wise in Smash Wii U and 3DS. Sakurai has stated this, but he could not get the character to work. If I remember, he was having difficulty getting the character to always face your opponent like they do in his actual Tekken fighting game. Like for 1v1s especially, always facing your opponent. Like when you get you get knocked down, but you get back up, doesn't matter. You're going to be facing your opponent. So he wanted to stay true to the character, which is that's something Sakurai does very well. That he takes very dearly. He wants the character to be the best representation of themselves, especially if it's like a third-party character coming into Smash Bros. He treats the characters with respect, and that's kind of why Heihachi didn't ultimately become a playable character. He got the Mii outfit in Wii U and 3DS, but we didn't get the playable character. But now, fighting character, Ryu in this case, he does now get up in 1v1s, Ryu and Ken, I should say. They both get up. They will be facing their opponents straight up, so I guess that's kind of the issue that was fixed. So I guess that opens the door for Heihachi, and plus Heihachi's from Bandai. Bandai's working on Smash Bros. They have worked on Smash Wii U and 3DS as well, so still two I guess, entries? Two character slots left for the Fighter Pass, because we know we're getting 5. We already know the first 3, obviously Joker, Hero, and Banjo. So that leaves the room for 2 more. Could Bandai end up getting one? I think a lot of the community does feel Bandai will be getting one, but Bandai has a lot of very popular, very influential just series they can pick from. Obviously Tekken. A lot of people are pretty big on the Bandai, big on Bandai of course, but big on the Tales of series. We just had Agumon yesterday, so Digimon could maybe be in the conversation, and there's so many more that I'm not mentioning, but there's a lot. So odds are, if Nintendo went to Bandai, Nintendo might have had an idea of a character they want to use, but if Bandai was like, well, if we're gonna get a character, how about can we just put this character in? And I'm sure Nintendo would be, totally fine with whoever Bandai would want to be in, because they got a great working relationship right now, and that's pretty cool to see between two gaming studios and companies and stuff like that. So again, let's talk about this too. Yes, Heihachi is in Smash Bros. Ultimate already. He's in Pac-Man's Roulette Taunt. So some people do say, hey, if you're already in, you're just confirmed. You can't happen. Whether you're Spirit, it says Trophy, in a Taunt, whatever it is. So we'll touch on that very quickly. But I don't know. Heihachi does come from a fighting game, so moveset is very easy to come up with. But yeah, can Heihachi make it? I honestly think he can. I really do. He was considered before. They fixed the problem that they were having with the character. So, I guess we'll end up seeing. So let's just go to the voting. Who am I voting for? I like Heihachi. I loved him in PlayStation All-Stars. He's probably one of my top 5 played characters in that game. But I just have much more of an attachment to Bomberman. I like the character way better. I guess I have deeper roots with the character, so Bomberman gets my vote today. Today, Bomberman gets it. But that will be it for this one. So let me know who you guys got down in the comments. Are you voting for Bomberman or Heihachi? Remember, 1 vote per person. So with that out of the way, I guess this video is wrapping up for the day. So sneak peek for tomorrow. We'll get the matchup. Should be up right below it. Matchup 118 will be Skull Kid, who's back already, and he will be taking on Waluigi. We'll see how that goes. So the Battle of the Assist Trophy, some of the more popular assist trophies facing off. So that should actually be a fun match, I think. That'll be a fun match. But that'll be tomorrow's matchup. But the results will be for Captain Syrup and Septile from the winner's bracket. So whoever loses is still in it. Whoever loses is still in. But we'll get that tomorrow. So with that being said, I've been your host. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.